Okay, so why did you do what you done and what made you get into it?
Okay, so with me, there's no straightforward answer as to why someone has carried a knife or got involved in crime. There's loads of different answers and everyone's got different reasons. But with me, I come from a background where single mom, no income, all my friends got these new shoes, new tracksuits, new this. I want it. I want to be involved.
Okay.
So I'm getting involved in low-level crime just to, you know, get a little bit of money, doing a little bit of street dealing and so on. And as I got involved, things spiral and things just get bigger and bigger. It's the snowball effect, I like to call it. Imagine getting a snowball and you're rolling it when you're building a snowman. That becomes now the body of the snowman, you know what I'm saying? So I started off small, just trying to get a little bit of money so I could keep up with my friends. And then it snowballed into, now people are trying to rob me, so I'm getting in scraps. But then I'm good at fighting, so now people know that. Now people are coming at me with tools and weapons. And then I got stabbed. And that was the turning point for me in terms of, I got stabbed and then everyone said to me, you can't get caught lacking now. And that had a mental effect on me. So imagine like the time with your cousin, that affected you. When I got stabbed, it was personal. Because now when I'm walking out, everywhere I'm going, I'm thinking, oh, what's he doing?
Always on edge.
I'm on edge, I'm anxious. Who's got what? Who's after me? I need to have a tool to make sure if someone pulls out a knife, I've got something, and we can have a little sword fight in the street. That was my sort of perspective. It was protection more than anything. I never really had a deep intention or want to use it, but without it, I didn't feel safe. That was one of my lessons. Carrying comes with a lot more problems than it does safety, and I actually found I was involved in a lot more incidents involving a knife after carrying than before. So yes, I did get stabbed before I carried, but that was a one-off isolated incident out of about 20 scraps. From that day forward though, when I started carrying, I'd say it was every 1 in 2. When I'm going for a scrap, someone else has got a knife all of a sudden. Not only that, a lot of people get stabbed by their own knife, a lot more than you realise.
Really?
I've been stabbed by my own knife. It's fell out while I'm in the middle of a scrap. The knife's been picked up by the other person, boom, straight in my leg. A lot of people get stabbed by their own knife and the people don't realise you're actually at more risk carrying than not carrying. That's the crazy thing. For me, the major turning point was when I got someone pregnant and I found out I was becoming a dad. Because at that point I'm thinking, I'm destroying kids' lives, even though I'm not going out my way to do that. I'm really not. But if someone's coming to me, they got money, I'm not saying no, it's a business. End of the day, someone walks in a cafe, wants a bacon back, you're not saying no, you know what I'm saying? You're serving them that bacon back. And so it just didn't sit with me. It didn't sit with me that, you know what, I'm about to become a dad now. I always said, I don't want to be an absent father, so I don't want someone to take my life. Because that's a real possibility when you're out there.
100%.
I don't want to end up in prison. And then visiting me for an hour every month because you're not really bringing a baby to prison every day. So that was my major turning point, was I need to sort myself out and quick, because pregnancy only lasts 9 months. So now I have my own film and audio production business, which again relates back to my business partner. He pushed me to do my business plan. I've always been smart, good with numbers, good with tech. He pushed me towards there. And so I do that. I do a lot of youth work, a lot of community work. I'm not attached, I'm detached. So what that means is I go out into communities. I speak with young people. Some of it's voluntary, some of it's funded. Obviously, it just depends on what's out there at the time. And I'm a taxi driver. It's crazy when I say it, I'm a taxi driver, because a lot of people say, you, taxi driving? What? But taxi driving makes me more money than selling drugs ever did.